Cool. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Oh, that's a bit loud for me. Let me turn that music down a little bit. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. I started a little bit earlier because I was just sitting here waiting to go, so I thought I'd just hit the button anyway. So let's turn that down. There we go. But welcome, happy weekend, everybody, or welcome to the weekend. We're going to, and to the answer to the question, no, it's not available in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace because it's in early alpha. So this thing is not even released fully. So you can pre-purchase it for PC I've been obviously following the progression. These guys have been doing updates every 2 weeks, so the new auto throttle's been introduced, so we thought we'd give this a fly. I actually haven't flown this on stream. I've flown it maybe twice off stream, so this will be a bit of a learning curve, and because it's alpha, it is going to do some weird buggy things and all that sort of stuff and try to drop me out of the sky. Every time I've flown it's dropped me out of the sky, so it'll be interesting, but I want to take a look at it. But it's come a long way since the release, so never got all the questions about the aircraft out of the way. But if you want to get it up on, if you want to purchase it on PC and take part in the pre-alpha or the beta or whatever you want to call it, just put in exclamation aircraft and you can pick it up over at the Just Flight store. What gate I don't know, Steve. Don't know what gate I put myself in. I think it's like ramp 50 or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention. I just popped in, so. But Gary, good morning. Mr. TP, good afternoon. Gav, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Mr. Elite Freemason, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Willie, thank you very much for the gifted membership straight off the kit. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much, Legend. We'll celebrate once we get to the next screen. Richard, good morning to you, mate. Welcome. Kat's here, Maddie's here, Francisco is here. Welcome, gents. Hope you're doing well. Steve and Angie, welcome. And Chris is here, Mr. Delta Tango is here, and Willie, who did the gifted membership. Boo to the weekend. Mine is got to... Willie, that's not good news, mate. But Matt's picked up the gifted membership by Willie. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Willie. Khaled's here, Sky's here, and I think I picked up everybody, but we started a lot earlier than what we normally do, so it's probably going to be a small crowd so far this morning. 22:30 p.m. for me to bed. Yeah, that was the other reason. I thought I'd start early just in case our UK friends wanted to see us today, so down a little bit. You wanted this plane to do well? IMDC or DJ, it will do well. The guys have been doing updates every 2 weeks. It's come a long way. They just need to do some more systems work and autopilot work, but they'll do well, and this is my prediction. This will be a name state plane. It'll be one of the main planes that people will fly once it's fully done, because they're going to do well, providing they don't go bankrupt and they stop developing it. So, oh, well, he's done another gifted membership. Holy dooly. I guess we need to swap screens then, eh? We need to swap over to the screens and do that. Mark's been gifted a membership by Willie. Willie, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. First thing in the morning. It is early for me. Actually, I got up super early this morning because the dogs were scratching at the door. I think it was like 5:15 or something like that. And I only went to bed at 1 o'clock, so I've only had 4 hours sleep. So this afternoon I'll be in good shape. Willie, thank you very much for the gifted memberships, mate. This is for you. Let's do another one. G-Cook got the Flight Sim Studios E-Jet last week and loving it. Nice, nice, nice. It's fun to fly now, so when it's finished it will be great. But thank you, Willie. I appreciate that. Revo, g'day. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Raptor 22 is here. I normally miss your streams because of the time zone, but I've been watching your news videos for a while. Happy to make this one. Thank you very much, Raptor. We do stream this time slot couple of times a week, but normally it doesn't start for another half an hour, but I started it a little bit early today just because I don't know, wanted to go flight simming, I guess. So yeah, so we're going to give this a go, and I've been flying it this week because I've actually got a video about this coming out. I don't know, probably it will be sometime next week because I got another video that's coming out before that because we've got a few videos in production at the moment. So, but yes, we gave it a whirl the other day. But this is her. Oh, actually, I'll do one thing because I actually want to turn FS Realistic on. I'll assign a profile to it. FS Realistic connected. And I've just got to assign a profile to it because it's using a default profile. Let's link. There we go. That one. Do I want to link that one? No, I definitely don't want to link that one. Let's unlink that one. Put a different one in. Why is all my profiles all up to poo? Am I putting this one in? That's the one I'm putting in. Need to play around with all my profiles. They sort of seem to reset themselves. No notifications. What? It was meant to start at 2 AM. Really? Is that what YouTube said, Willie? Start a 7-day trial of FS Realistic. Nice. You got to play around with it, Willie, just to get set up. Once you get set up, it's great. It's like set and forget. So, hey William, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Think about picking up me some Frostmaster pedals for the sim, but all rudder pedals are so high right now. You mean you're high in price? Steve, yeah, I saw that there was an Airbus over there. Yeah. Just can't wait for this thing to be in depth. Yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there. They're starting to work on the like all the automation systems are all in here, but the autopilot they're just getting to it now. So you back got to go and get pick up pizza for the wife to keep her happy. No worries, mate. No, there was an Airbus over there. I'm not in an Airbus though. Do I think X-Craft? I don't know. I can't remember the relations. I think X-Craft have done the externals. I think X-Craft did the externals. And these are still getting worked on because if you look at the latest releases, updates, that they're actually still been working on it. Even though it's pretty good. Like, look at that. It's pretty good. And there's still some bits here, like you can see over here. Like that, the welding parts need to be worked on. But there's still bits to be worked on. All this sort of stuff in here needs to be worked on. Someone's sitting on top of me, which is always good. But yeah. But yeah, so it's got a bit of work to do, but you know, it's to the point where we'll start including it into the streams. So yeah. All right, let's do some stuff here. I can't really do much with... Is it going to let me put in flight details? See if it'll let me grab the sim brief stuff. Was imported. All right, that's where we're flying to. Yep. See, but the thing is, it's so early on, but yes, it's got an EFB that works and all this sort of stuff, and your Navigraph stuff can work in it, so which is pretty good. Be 2 secs. Always forget to switch them off. I survived my traffic quarter period. It's $200 fine. I've been looking at Honeycomb Alpha controls and Bravo quadrant. I'm still trying to figure out the difference between the XPS and the Alpha. What's the XPS? I can't think of what that would be right now. Hey Kanga, what's going on? Imagine what's going on. I will have a video out on Sunday evening after our Sunday streams, which will be the Turtle Beach rudder pedals. So I'm just, it's all been filmed, voiceovers and all that sort of stuff. I've just got to edit it together, and they generally don't take too much to edit those videos. Avatar, what's going on? Yeah, Mr. TP, I agree with you. Yeah, they need some work. They need some work. All right. So anyways, the flight plan's in here. We're past our departure time. Sorry guys, it'll be 2 seconds. I'll turn the sim sounds on as well. There we go. Cool. All right, so I've just selected the runway, put the weights in to the aircraft. We've got someone actually taking off there, which is nice. Oh, it's for Xbox. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, so you need to have the version 2, which is the Xbox version, and then you've got to get the hub and all that sort of stuff like that, so... Where did I go? No, I just had to do something quickly. Just keeping my ear out because Oz Junior's not up yet. Wifey's off gone to the gym. Junior's still in bed, so hopefully I don't wake him up. Alrighty, so we're going to turn the battery on. Hopefully you guys can hear the sounds of the thing coming alive. And then we're going to turn the GPU because it's available. I have no idea why it's beeping at me though. It's just let me stuff. No, that stuff's not armed straight away. So passenger signs are going to turn those to arm. Beacon will go on, nav will go on. That'll go on. Fasten seatbelts, all that stuff will go on, and we're all good there. Now it's time to program the FMS, which is, I don't know, I'm a bit shady when it comes to this, so bear with me. I can remember actually how to do it, to be honest. Let's pick up our origin there. We're going to put our destination and all that good stuff in there. We're going to be flying 2 flights today. We're going to go to Las Vegas and then down to Phoenix. Well, that's the plan anyway. There we go. So we'll pop that in there. We're going to go straight into our departures and we're going to look at our SIDS. Runway we're going to be taking off today. Is it not working? Not gonna let me grab it. Interesting. This thing's gonna be playing funny buggers with us straight away, I believe. It's no, 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 no. We don't want to be doing that. Right, let me pick the SIDS. Interesting. Let us pick the departure. Yeah, once it's finished, I reckon everyone's going to be flying it. But as you can see, we've already got some problems with it straight away. So, see if I can get it to do it this way. It won't let me even pick a runway, which is super strange. Super strange. I haven't come across that before, to be honest. But we do have a departure that we want to do. It's not going to let me grab it. I'll let us pick runways. Oh, this is a great start with this aircraft, isn't it? Steve says, do you think the ATR is worth for people who don't know much about how to work it? Yeah. Steve, there's plenty of videos out there to watch, especially the Microsoft ones that can get you up and running. If you want to learn to fly airliners, it's actually a good, it's a good option to learn how to fly an airliner. Don't tell me I'm going to have to manually pop the whole star, and wonder if it's going to let me actually pop it in there. Very strange that this thing's doing this. All right, I'm gonna try and see if it's just gonna let me to plug actual departure in and see what it does. Just give it a go, because you never know. No. It's not gonna grab it. That's strange. I'll put a waypoint in. See what it does. So it's going to let me put the waypoint in there, which is not really what I wanted to do. So, as you can see, it can be a bit buggy. It should allowed me to put the SID in there, the departure in there. And then I should have messed around with this, but it hasn't in this case, so it is what it is. So I'm going to see if it's going to let me put the no. So it won't even let me select the runway I want to take off. Super weird. All right, so we're going to go 26 left. 26 left is not even on here. Odd. Oh, hang on. It's picking off KBS. Okay. All right. It's confusing me now. Anyways, now it wants to do it. Okay. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me doing... I don't know. The way I'm reading this is a bit wrong. See what this flight plan's done. I don't know. We'll take that. Take that. Yeah, Dave, I don't know. It was I felt like I was hitting the arrival section on it, and then it sort of grabbed it that way. But anyways, oh well. It is what it is. Just grabbed it a different way. Like I said, I'm no expert when it comes to this because I'm still messing around with it. But I didn't have this much problem when I used it last time, so. Let's put the arrival information in, shall we? So we're going to be arriving on runway 26. Now I get it. Okay. I'm not going to blame it on this. I'm going to say it was all me. So we're going to do, I guess it's going to be 25 right. This is saying, or 25 left. We'll do the ILS guy here. And we are going to do CRES05. Is that all I've got? Give me some stars, please. Can't find anything I want. Oh, this is working out well. Depending what aircraft you're flying on, Arnold. Depending on what aircraft. Lucky I started early. Do you know what? Do you know what I did? Holy dolly, what an idiot. What an idiot. You can tell it's super early for me. I put oh, you can tell it's super early for me. So I put LAX, I put my alternative in instead of Las Vegas. I didn't even put the right OKO in. That's why everything's looking, I'm like going, hang on, what's going on here? Oh. No. Oh, I've screwed this whole thing up. I've screwed this whole thing up. I don't know if I can fix it. Oh my god. Clear all of it. I need to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? Oh my god. I don't know how I can actually fix that now. Because I've stuffed it. Oh, more coffee. Yeah, Mrs. Oz is actually going to make a proper coffee when she gets home. So, I can't believe I did that. I don't actually know how to fix that, to be honest. That's why I'm like, nothing's looking right. Nothing is looking right. I don't know actually how to change the destination on this thing. Yeah, I should be able to change it here. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's too funny. I'm like, this doesn't look right, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it because I'm on the stream and no one's mentioned anything. So I just kept going with it, and I was like, oh, hang on, this still doesn't look right. All right, so we put that in there. Let's hopefully it hasn't buggered up the flight plan part too much. Or is it just put us... Is there not a flight plan in here now? I don't think there is. Alright, there's no flight plan. Let's do all this again. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Let's apply that. Cool. That's all in there. Hang on, I've been doing this. Just if you're tuning in and you pick this up right and you want to learn how to plan this, just start watching it now because I've done the whole thing back to front. Hey Aaron, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well.
16 months and I still like you. Big hugs, Commander.
Big hugs, Aaron. See you, Dave. Have a good one, my friend. Sweet dreams. Yeah, I balls that one up big time. Oh, that is too funny. X is in there. All right, cool. Everything's looking a lot better than what it was before. That's for sure. Oh, I was getting a bit concerned. All right, so that's the departures done. Let's go back to the previous. Cool. What I want to find, arrival. Cool. The arrival, now everything's going to start to look a little bit better. So we're going to be going in 26 left, which is still not here. Interesting. So I'm assuming it's going to be 25 left. Everything's still looking messed up. It's messed up. It doesn't have the right ones in there still. All right. We're gonna fix this up. We're gonna fix this up. I'll be back. I've got to restart the sim. Not the sim, the flight. I've stuffed it all. Give me a sec. Holy dooly. No, I once I've got out of Discord last night, Aaron, I sort of just, I don't know, I watched a little bit of YouTube to relax. I didn't actually end up going to sleep till about 1 o'clock. But the dogs were scratching at the door this morning, which they normally do, and Mrs. Oz normally gets up and I said, no, you can have a sleep in and I'll get up to the puppios and take them out to the loo. So that's what's happened this morning. I haven't had too much sleep, but I feel good. Tired, but I feel good. They didn't give any confirmed time frame, Steve. They said that's when they would like it to get out. But if you've been watching my videos, every time I do a PMDG update, I put in there in the reasons and of what they're doing. And I'm actually backing them on this. I think the reasons why they're actually doing it and holding off, trying to get some communication with Microsoft is I would be holding my product too. Like, it's ready to go. They're ready to release it, but there's issues regarding the marketplace store. So if I was in their shoes, I'd be holding it up too. Which is unfortunate for the consumer like yourself, but they've got to do it right. Yeah, I don't know, Aaron. Yesterday was a long day. I think I had too much coffee yesterday. So Sort of don't want to have too much coffee today, if you get what I'm saying. All right, I'm just getting us back up to the same point. False alarm there. Cool. All right, beacon can go on. Let's see if I can stuff this up twice in a row, hey? Too much coffee, Mrs. TP, you heard that and she's yelling at me. Kat, you agree with their stance? Yeah. So I've been thinking about this, and I was talking about it in the First Class Lounge Discord last night. My theory with PMDG with the delivery, because they want to do delivery packs separately. My theory on that, and this is just me assuming, is that obviously they don't want to update the base package every time they want to do delivery updates. So if people obviously on PC know that PMDG have an app where deliveries can get updated. So I guess that's probably why they want that pack separately, so they can do that whenever they want without updating the base pack. So can the PMDG 737 release this week or next? I don't think they're going to put a date on it, because they're still waiting for the delivery pack of the DC6 to go in there, and it's not in there yet. So it's you know, it's taken a while. All right, let's see if we can do this again. What do I want to do? All right, Juliet Lima Alpha Sierra. We put the proper destination in there this time. You're gonna take it? It's gonna take it. Cool. We're gonna go to a departure runway. We're gonna pick the correct runway this time at the correct departure. So it's 15 right. So let's do 15 right this time. I'm still laughing about it. We're gonna be doing the Mish 3, which is this guy here. So that's gonna be the star out, and the transition out of there is gonna be the Navy one. So we're gonna do that, because we're in the Navy. All right, so that's cool. Let's quickly check the flight plan out, and then we'll come back to that. Cool. Cool. That's what we wanted to see. That is what we wanted to see. Then we're going to go direct to Hotel Echo Charlie. So I'm going to put that in here. And just smack that in there. That's basically a cruise, which is 1 nav point. So that's cool. That's gone back in there. Nice. We're happy about that. No, where am I going? Arrivals. Cool. So we're going to select runway. Here we go. See, that's the thing. So the different thing is there was a bug with it before. So when I changed it to Las Vegas, it didn't update this stuff. That's why I had to jump back out and jump back in. All right, 26, ILS 26. Here we go. Now it's starting to look familiar. Oh, I still don't have the star I want. Here we go. This is it here. Oh, and it's going to use hex, so hopefully we don't get a double up here. We'll have a look. Cool. Finally. We got that there. All right. Easy now, be gentle. What did I miss? Sorry, I've missed part of the chat. Let me catch up. But how you doing, short rounds? Longest flight, I don't know. We do streams 4 or 5 hours, so. All right, let's go to our weights. Where's the weights on this thing? No, no, no. As you can see, I'm bumping around like an idiot because I can't find what I want. Was it as it put? It might have put the weights in there for me because I actually crossed them over through Navigraph. Oh, I was doing so much better the other day. Ah, it's put the weights in there for me. Cool. This is the page I wanted to be on. It's already put that in there for me. Cool. Zero fuel weights. Oh, this thing wants to be in pounds, doesn't it? And I've done this in kilos. I think this thing wants to be in pounds. Hang on, I've got to fix up my sim brief now. Pounds. Hey Gab, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thanks very much everybody for coming out and joining us on the stream. 69887. That way, and the gross. Probably close. Center of gravity there. It's got cruise altitude at 5,000. I got cruise altitude at 35,000. And cruise winds are going to be, excuse me, at 31. They're very cruisy, so to speak. So we're going to pop all that in there. Let's see if we've got everything. Menu, cruise, climb. Yeah. How come those aren't in there? I'm missing stuff because I've done this arse end. Now I'm doing a Dave and I'm just clicking buttons. I've never had this much trouble when I was messing around the other day. It was actually quite easy. I need... I missed a section here. I gotta put the meter in for the departure airport, and then it will basically put all that information in for me. I forgot that you had to do it on this one here. Or you can actually get the VF speeds from the what am I call it, from the iPad that's on there. So winds at 9 knots at 240, so 240. If I've lost anybody, I'll be better on the next flight because I'm back up to speed again. So it's put all my winds in there, so my takeoff stuff should be all good to go wherever I can bloody find the thing. Where's my takeoff speeds now? Give me a Boeing. Let's go, let's fly the Boeing. Come on, where's the page that I want? Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I can't find the freaking page that I want. So frustrating. Just give me the takeoff page, but the proper one where I've got my stuff. Oh, here we go. So now they're in there. I'm still getting to how to bloody navigate this thing. God, we're there. So it's all in there anyway, which I could have punched in there from the iPad anyway. So we're pretty good for the arrival, and we're good to take off anyways. Holy dooly. That took a lot of work. Cool. That took a lot of work. Oh. If we can start the APU, see if that will come up. Holy dooly, that was getting frustrated. Nothing like being frustrated at 8 o'clock in the morning. My APU starting up? Helps if I press the right one. Did I break it already? No, not really, Garwin. It broke me. There we go, APU starting up. The FMS is just totally different than what I'm used to, but you can work it out. You just got to keep hitting buttons and get what you want. Once you get what you want, you're good. There we go. Look at that plume. It's massive plume. Holy dooly. Cool, so on APU gen now, which means we will call to get out of here. Cool. I'm just going to hit this guy here. If my flight directors will go up. Dave would be proud of me. Dave would have just controlled E'd this thing and he would have been in the air like ages ago. Anyways, we're going to go up to speeds 1.8. I'm going to leave that at 5. Actually, I love how they've done this. PMDG and stuff need to do that stuff there. Cool. All right, so we put that to 10,000 and we're going to call for a pushback. If GSX is actually going to push us back. Request pushback and departure. And what runway were we taking off? 15. Where's 15?
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Captain.
Pushback.
15, right. Okay. There she goes. There's 15 right, just up there. It's not too far away. You generally don't have to travel too far at this airport. Hey, Swiss, good morning. But, Willie, thank you very much for the gifted memberships, and Aaron, thank you very much for the continued support. Bit of an Airbus action happening over there. Look at the red trucks. There we go, just locking the gear. We want the nose to the right.
Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
What the APU? I might have stopped up something again. Yeah, I had the wrong button clicked. Hopefully that hasn't wiped out the flight plan. Hey Big Al, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. N2's coming alive. We don't need to do anything. We don't need to add the fuel because this is all automated. Engines are starting to turn. Hey Colonel, what's going on? Welcome. No, turn my pumps on. Pumps are set to auto. Got my electrical pumps I haven't switched on yet. Got an engine start there. Oh, the emergency light's still not armed on the second time around.
Set parking brake. Waiting for confirmation for a good engine start. Cockpits are ground. We have a good engine start.
Oh, you mean electrical pumps? Yeah. I haven't done the checklist at all, Dave, but I assume I would put them on once the engines are started. I could be totally wrong, though. While he's sleeping, yeah. He's doing it while he's sleeping. All right. 2 engine starts.
Unlocking gear.
We're going to turn the taxis on while she's there, just so they're on and I don't forget them. Going to go to flaps 2 because that's what we're configured for.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Got a flight plan in there.
Right is clear.
Yeah. Two-tone's always good with great ideas. Alright, so we can taxi down here, taxi down there, and then we'll be good to go. How's the sounds inside the cockpit? Are they a bit too loud? I think they're a bit too loud. Or are they okay? Maybe I need to turn my headset down. Evil, good morning to you, mate. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. No, good. Okay, I just had my stuff turned up too loud then. Yeah, it's all the way that they've got the sound set. Normally when I do my custom, you can hear the engine noises, but you can't really hear them too well the way that it's set up. So no, Big L, I can't justify the cost to actually go. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'll say this now, I would probably never ever go to a expo in the US because I can't. Hang on, just adjusting my rudder pedals. I can't justify the I can't justify the cost. The only way I'd justify the cost if someone paid me to go, and I would never expect that. It is expensive, but the problem is, William, if I went, and I've said this before, if I went all the way over to the States, the reason why it'd be so expensive for me is because I need to take the family along. I would not go over to America without taking the family, even if it was like a work thing. So because I can't do that, I won't go. Murphy's getting it beer money. Yeah, well, it's a lot cheaper to go from the UK to the US, but for us in Oz, it's a completely different planet away. Like, flights from Oz International are so expensive right now. Mr. Right, so we're going over. And we used to have a Australian expo, which is not as big as that one there. Even though in the scheme of expos, the Flight Sim Expo is so small. If like I've been to many expos around the world. I've been to many expos, I should say. And Flight Sim one's tiny compared to expos in general. So, but that being said, it's because we're in a small community, I guess. Landings can go on. Probes can now go on. Pretty much everything's all done. So all this stuff, it's all automated. You don't really need to do a thing. There's less buttons to press than probably an Airbus in this thing. We'll make sure we hit config. We are going to turn on the auto throttle. That's on. Flight directors are on. And we're good to go. Oh, APU still on. So we can turn the APU off. We don't need that on anymore. Yes, it's definitely cheaper to fly over in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I will be purchasing a virtual ticket though, so I can watch all the bits and pieces. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the tags. Do 135 and we'll rotate. We're on the short runway. It's barely made it out of that one. Right, get this thing down to 10%. Going to flaps 1. And autopilot's going to go on. VNAV can go on. Flight level change. Gets to 180. Now she's going to go up. There we go. Big and flaps can go up. Hey Sonic, what's going on? I'm just messing around with it, to be honest. Probably don't need to be pitching that up too much, shouldn't we? Holy dolly, it's pitching. Put in our climb detent, that'll start dropping us down a little bit. Let's go up to right up. I think it's 35. What's cruising altitude? It was 35. So when I've been test flying this the last couple of days, the ascent up to the cruising altitude's been fine. It's just the autopilot's been killing me on cruise and on descent. So we shall see how we go. They should have an auto tune in for the ILS, so I shouldn't have to worry about any of that stuff. At the moment, she's following the flight plan. We'll see how the turn goes here. But all the systems are all sort of modeled in. All your hydraulics, all that stuff's all modeled in. It's all automated on this aircraft, so it does have a fair bit of detail in it already. I have to go back to systems, then the flight plan. Yeah. 9.10 fix a lot. Yeah, well, every update they do have quite a lot of bug fixes, but this has got the new version of the auto throttle. I think I switched it on. Hopefully I switched it on. But how's the sounds now we're taking off? Are they too loud or not? I haven't streamed with this aircraft, so... Outside sounds, I think, probably too noisy. Holy dolly, that's too noisy. Let me go and quickly change that. Holy dolly. Sorry, guys, if I've deafened everybody. We need to turn engines right down on this one. Holy dolly, that was loud. See if that's fixed it. That did not change a thing. I changed the sound down. It didn't change the thing. Holy dolly. See, she's a bit buggy. Aircraft engines. All right, let's go down to like 3 and see what happens. It doesn't change, the sounds don't change. Holy dolly. All right, looks like we're not doing any outside views, ladies and gentlemen. The slider does not work. The slider just does not work. All right, I'm gonna put it back to where I had it before. Because I've just got to make sure I don't go into any outside views. Holy dolly. %63% is good. No, I've got it at 23 and it's like this. This is 23%. Holy dolly. Looks like we have to do these wing shots, which aren't you're not going to hear much, but I guess that's what it is. Something for them to fix. Hooked up the sounds correctly? No, I think that's quite clear. They haven't hooked up the sounds yet. Yeah. All right, so we're at 240. We're doing 2.7 on the VS. We're at 91.1 on the N1. It echoes? What do you mean when I do this? Yeah, it does echo. Actually, I don't remember when I was doing the flight that I did for the video that it was that loud. Obviously it is. Yeah, interesting. This display here, the refreshes is pretty low on it at the moment. Cool. Ah, well. It is what it is. But again, Willie, thank you very much for the couple of gifted memberships, and Aaron, thank you very much for the 16 months. So appreciate all you guys for coming out, hanging out with me on a Saturday morning / Friday evening, whichever part of the world that you're from. Hey, Jer, what's going on? I hope Mrs. Oz is going to be back soon. I could use a real coffee. Oh no, we've got a little bit left. She's ice cold, but this thing's finally at the spot where you can fly A to B on it now. So, all right, we're going to put those speeds up to 260. I think I might go. And you can tune in the ILS, but it's meant to have auto tune in there, so we'll see. We're going to Las Vegas. This is the flight plan. Navigraph, if you haven't used Navigraph, it's waiting to update, everybody. So this is the flight plan. This is the SID to Navy, and then that's our cruise, which is to Heck. And then we're going straight in down to Las Vegas, and we're going to see if we can do an ILS into here, runway 26 right or something. Yeah, 26 left is what we're doing. Yes, Lost Wages, Nevada. Yes, Lost Wages, absolutely. Yep. Actually, me is not a lot. I don't gamble, so I don't lose wages. Geo, we're flying the Flight Sim Studios E-Jet. Sorry, that's going to happen a couple of times because I'll just naturally want to hit that button. Alrighty. That's 21,000 feet. So the frame rates are a lot better in here now compared to what it used to be. This is why I didn't fly it either or try to mess around with it or do videos on it, because the frame rates in here were like super bad. While you were texting in real life? Oh, when you mean taxiing, Mr. TP? It is on the bottom there. Taxiing. While you were taxiing in real life, are you always pushing forward on the flight stick? So you mean when I'm flying the little planes like the Sling? Hey, Tricky, have a good one. I have to sleep. No worries. Stupid theory. Thank you, Tricky. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for the support. Thanks, mate. Have a great weekend and a good sleep. Thanks, Tricky.
Have a good one. I have to sleep.
No. No, so we don't taxi because you don't want to push down on it because you don't want to push the prop into the ground. So when we're braking, Mr. TP, when we're braking, we pull the stick back when we're braking. Because you don't want the nose, you don't want the prop. So it's different than a jet. You don't have a prop on the front, so you don't want to, you don't want to put the prop into the ground. So when you brake, you have the stick back. And when we're just doing normal taxi, we just keep the stick in the center position, and then you either, depending where you're taxiing and what the wind conditions are, you always put the aileron into the wind. So say if I'm taxiing down one direction, cameras here, taxiing down here, and the wind's coming across there, I would actually have my stick over that side into the aileron into the wind. And the reason why you do that is because you don't want the wind coming trying to push your wing over. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, we keep the stick in the middle, we pull back on the stick when we're braking, and if you watch some of my real life flying videos, you'll see on the landings that when I'm braking, I'm pulling the stick back. Oh, look at that for a shot. Nice. But yeah, there's still some texture work. I think in the last update they were doing some texture work on it. So, but one of the main milestones come in this update, which is the auto throttle. So on the auto throttle, they're using that as their basis for all the rest of their autopilot modes. So it's got... Oh, you're welcome, Mr. TPU. You're always welcome. So, and then they're going to start working on the other autopilot modes. Heaps of people going into LAX down there. It's always busy this part of the world in the sim. But this engine sounds are going to be a bit soft here. And if you haven't done so, you want to stay up with all the flight sim news, feel free to check out our news video for the week. We'll have another video out on Sunday after the stream, which will be a hardware video. And we've got a bunch of videos lined up next week already. So we're finally sort of catching up on our content. So I've been batching content this week, so... It's a hot spot on Friday evenings. Yeah, it's pretty busy. Well, and we're only on one server though too, so there's other people flying around on other servers as well. Yeah, I honestly, flight sim school, I like flying in the States quite a lot. Sorry. The reason why I like flying in the States is because there's a wide variety of airports and stuff to fly around with, and it's just, I don't know, it's just more aviation friendly in America compared to what Australia is. We don't have many destinations to fly to, so I fly a lot. I like to fly a lot in the States just because of that. It's all good going. It's all good. I might get more liked if I was a real airliner pilot. Instead of a goose putting in LAX when we're meant to be flying into Las Vegas. Because the USA rules? Absolutely, the USA rules, Europe rules, Australia rules, the whole world rules, Aaron. Big hugs, everybody. Big hugs. Let's all get along together. You know, instead of shooting cannons at each other in Russia and Ukraine, we should be building starships and going to the moon or something like that. You know, let's all work together. There. Thank you, Mr. Alpha Dingo. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 8 months, legend. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, mate. I think my camera's a bit off too. I need to change it. I do like to fly in Europe. Yeah, absolutely. I just used America as like a point of reference, so to speak. For the real Sling 2 pilot. Thank you very much. I'm actually doing a circuit check on Wednesday because I'm it's not that I'm not current, but where they like me to rent the planes, if I haven't flown for 28 days, I have to get instructed to do a circuit check. So I'm going to get back up in the air Wednesday since I've been sick. So I won't be recording that flight. That's just me getting back into it. But I'm so much looking forward to it. But I think the weather's going to be crap. So, but Mr. Alpha Dingo, big hugs to you. No, I was just playing on what you said though. No, you didn't mean to be that, Aaron. I was just playing on it, as I always do. And Mr. Short Rounds, you son of a beach.
For the real Sling 2 pilot.
Thank you, mate. I actually put on one of my videos, Real Pilot, and then I've only ever done it on one, and I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't believe they gave me a pilot certificate in the first place, let alone me put myself as a priority on a YouTube video. All right, you guys are going to see my pajamas because I'm still in my PJs, but I don't give a shit. So give me a sec. I just got to fix this camera up. Oh, actually, you can't see my PJs anyway. I think is that going to be better? I think that's a little bit better. It's gone too much that way. I need to move it back. Check out the name tag on the right. Which name tag am I looking at? No, yes I am. I'm wearing the bear PJs again. They have been washed since you've last seen them. But because it doesn't get too cold, I've only got 2 lots of winter PJs. Oh, he's gone, okay. Why do you like planes? I don't know, that's probably too complicated question. I don't know, I just do. It's like aviation. Oh. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry, that's gonna happen. Alright, so we're at 35,000. This thing's struggling to stay at 35,000. Did you see that? See, it's gone out. See, this is when it does really weird stuff.
Glad you're getting back in the groove. Keep up the great work and helpful advice.
Thank you, Gav. Appreciate it. Just don't take my advice on how to program the FMS on the bloody E-Jet. That kept climbing through its point, and then I had to click it again, which is weird. Anyways, but Gav, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Here we go. When I flew this the other day, flew it and I went and made a coffee. I come back, next minute I'm like minus 7,000 VS, plummeting in the ground. I dropped from 35,000 feet. I come back and I'm sitting at like 31. Then I didn't touch it, and the next minute I was then going up all the way up to like 36. So then I had to sort of manhandle it back to 35 and that. So it disconnected the autopilot quite a few times during the flight, but that was the update before this one. So we shall see. But thanks, Gav. Thank you everybody for renewing your memberships and continue the support. It's very much appreciated. So as I've mentioned many times before, I do this as a full-time job, and you guys were very supportive while I was off Crook in April, and we're still not even close to being back up to normal content. So thank you, I appreciate it. Nice. You can put it in the general for sure. Yeah, you don't need tasks. You can just put it in there. It's fine. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to, that is. If you don't want to, that's fine. Thank you for wearing the colors. I appreciate it. I've actually got to get some. I need to get some new ones myself because of mine are worn out after 5 years. I need to get myself some new shirts. And I'm really getting jealous of the TP and Mr. Chase barbecue wars going on at the moment. You guys are putting us other non-barbecue / cooking people to shame. I've actually got some photos to add on there too, but nothing that I've created, stuff that I've eaten. See, I'm not a creator when it comes to food. I just like to eat it. I know, Gav. You should see the photos that TP and Chase are putting up in the food section of the Discord. It's insane. There we go. So we've got the departure or our sit up here, and then we'll be going into a quick cruise, and then we're going to be going into our descent. So this thing doesn't have a VNAV, so I have to manually do it by VS. Cool. I'll check it out after the stream. Probably should take, when I get down, I'm really bad at this. Like, I've got an Instagram that I'm absolutely rubbish at. But I really need to take some more photos when I go down to you guys. Do you guys want to see that when I go flying and stuff like that? Take some more photos of at the airport and stuff like that. I don't take too many photos when I'm flying because I usually fly by myself, so it's not the most, you know, safest thing to do is up there taking photos when I don't have an autopilot and I'm flying by myself. In this series, worth the money does no Nathan, not yet. It's still in. See, look at this. my speed, right? I've set my tape speed to back down here and it's gone over it, which it shouldn't do, but it's dropped off. The auto thrust is dropped off. And it's dropped the tape down to 240 when I put it at 260. That's strange. This is why you can't walk away from this thing. So leave that at 260. So far we've lost the auto thrust, and we've lost the altitude hold button so far. Walk-on's always good, 100%. Okay, cool. I'll make sure that I do. Well, Nathan, it's pre-alpha, so they're still working on it. So when you purchase this, you're purchasing it as a pre-alpha. If you don't want the pre-alpha, then just wait until it's the final release has come out. Yeah, absolutely. See, I've been watching it the past few months, and I obviously there was a lot of controversy with this aircraft, and there was a lot of hype built up. I was blamed for creating the hype when I was just reporting the news, but yes, I was excited to see this aircraft come out, and straight away I've always been the same from these guys. I backed them and I purchased it on like day 3, and I didn't really fly it, and I purchased it because I wanted to back the developer, because I knew they would make a great aircraft. So, and they're doing it. They are doing it. So, but I thought once they hit 10 updates, because they do an update every 2 weeks, I thought I would check it out, and I was like, this is actually reliable, and I could probably start streaming it and putting on the rotation, even though it does want to kill us every now and then. So I'm going to go outside views, and hopefully nothing else drops off. I'm not sure what this little artifact over here is. I think I'm pierced back into the cabin. We will do this side here. There we go. Might be the better side. Turn the fan on. I only have one fan in this room, and it's the one above me. Hey Anth, what's going on? But yeah, they're being consistent. They've been dropping updates. I think there's another update to happen this month. I'm not sure what's in it yet. I don't think they've got the change log. It's on the 28th of May. There we go. So we just finished our SID. Now we're on our quick cruise, which is not very far at all. It's your biggest fan. Absolutely. Yeah. Somehow you're in the version ahead of me. You know what? I just realized something. Oh, I haven't updated to the latest version. I'm not using the new auto throttle like an idiot. Yeah. I haven't updated. I just realized I didn't update it. I'm so used to things having an automatic update where this doesn't. Because I just updated it like 5 days ago to the previous one, and then the day that I was filming it, they released the new update. Oh. All right. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, it's been great having a YouTube channel and knowing all you guys. I think after this, I might need to hit the delete button. Jesus. New sugar-free barbecue sauce. Nice. Literally did that with the ATR the other day. Oh well. Well, you can see it in the same state as when I flew it the other day with in the video, so nothing else has popped off at this spot. No. Cool. Not a chance. I can't go anywhere. So just to give you guys a bit of an update of what's been going on, I'm still not back to 5 streams a week. So we'll still be getting back to those, but I've been ramping up the video content nevertheless, so we should be back up to multiple videos a week from next week. So most are nasty. Oh, you're talking about the barbecue sauce. Okay, cool. So we're now on our arrival. So we're on our Cres 05 arrival. So we're already on descent into Vegas. No, not of course, no. So the so this was the star, and that's sorry, this was the SID, that's the star, and the cruise was only 15 nautical miles. So we've just basically done a chicane in here. So I'm going to start to descend about 2,000 feet per minute in a second. Yeah, that's why it was making all those turns. Here's money. Is that the tip for Aaron? Honey is money. The short rounds in his Maverick Tomcat. And we'll be doing a flight after this down to Phoenix as well. Dennis, we're going to Las Vegas. The VNAV so far hasn't... Sorry, that... The LNAV so far hasn't dropped off. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Junior just got up. That fuse crap. So I'll be back in a second. Well, why don't you grab your iPad then? You just want to sit there for a bit? Yeah, well don't move that around when it's not on. I thought you might as well grab your iPad. Can you put your hand out with my hand out doing a wave? There we go. If you can see the little hand, Junior's sitting in the sim cockpit there. Did you just get up? Nice. It's raining today. Did you look outside? It's raining. I think Mum's taking you somewhere this morning because it's raining. Hang on, let me check what the weather's doing for the rest of the day. Yeah, Shiny Bad Guy gave you a wave. And I need to descend like now. Gonna be raining for the rest of the day here. It's gonna be raining. Yeah, look. Can't help the rain. Gonna put this back there. Okay. Buttercup said to say hello. Who's Buttercup? Hey? Aaron. Yeah, remember? He started smiling. Alright, let's get back to oh, sorry. We need to start descending. Oh, we definitely need to start descending. I've probably made this a little bit late now. And we're going to slow our speed down as well. Because we should have started descending a bit before that. But anyways, we got busy. Let's get the charts and open overlay. No, you're not watching that. Hey? What? I just had it up before. I know we need to be at 8,000. I'll get it up for in a sec. Yeah. Get now. You want to have a look at it? You don't? Okay. Huh? Have a look outside. You alright? Okay. Right. Do you want to wave and say hello? Say hello?
Hello.
Do you want to say anything else or just hello?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Time to go down like yesterday. Yeah, I know. I've just set myself up for trouble here. No, he's a bit upset because we were going to do something today. And I said to him last night, I said, I think it's raining today. And it's raining, so we're not going to be able to do what he wanted to do. Do a 4G inverted dive. And Colonel, can you tell me what you were doing? Yes, the Oz family representing. Yeah, he's all cool to come in when the streams are on now. He doesn't mind whatsoever now. Now he's done it. You were communicating. Oh. That's Las Vegas there, isn't it? That one there. I'm going to slow us down even more. Rains for weeks. Where's here, Swiss? No, where we were going, there wasn't going to be any Wi-Fi. It was going to be good fun, but unfortunately, it's raining, so it's a place you don't want to go when it's raining. Where Swiss? I've been to Switzerland, but I've only been to a couple of places. How far away is Lucerne away from that? Because I've been to Lucerne. Beach? No, we weren't going to a beach. Beach is sort of gone now. It's too cold. Mind you, in winter, sometimes the water at the beach is actually warmer than what it is outside. Nathan, to hand fly, it's actually quite nice to hand fly. I will say that. But I think we're kind of in trouble for our arrival with how high we are. Is there Wi-Fi there? Oh, really? Why is it popping up for? Put some speed breakout. See if they've animated that, which they have. So we've got a fair bit of speed breakout. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can keep it to come down. It's only doing VSAT 1600. I want to go down more. It's meant to be at 2000. Here we go. See if I can get it at 2.5. 120 kilometers away from Lucerne. Ah. Jeez, look at that. That's a massive break. You feel that was going to rip the wing off. And obviously there's not really any wing flex or anything like that that is properly sort of modeled in. Like, it does have wing flex, but you mean for the honeycomb, Aaron? I probably would. We're doing all right. We might be all right with the slowdown here. We'll see how we go. I can't remember what's the airport altitude for Las Vegas is. Well, it's 3,800. Oh no, it's not. Airport altitude is 2181, so we've got that up our sleeve. And it's actually done the auto-tunes work. So it's auto-tuned in 11.5 for the ILS. So it's actually done that. Oh, and what's it doing? What was it doing there? I don't think it needs to be making turns like that just yet. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna have to put a heading hold in here. With some S-turns? Yeah. It's alright. I stuffed up, but it's all cool. I wasn't watching what we were doing. Beautiful place to be doing holds. Look at that landscape. Gav, thank you very much for the 7 months. Mr. Short Rounds, you son of a bitch in your Tomcat. Thank you very much for the 25. I think Short Rounds, you should have moved on to the Pink and Mary aircraft emotes or badge. Alpha Digger, thank you very much for the 8. Tricky for the 10, and A B-Ron for the 16 months, and Willie for the couple of gifted memberships. Thank you, mate. Steve, all the way from Adelaide, welcome. See, the sounds aren't too bad when the engines are throttled back from the outside. Jolo, it's a pre-alpha, but it's still in development, so I wouldn't say they need to fix it. I would say they need to develop it. It's probably more the closest answer. Are you? What's the go with that? That can't be true. Surely a delivery driver wouldn't turn up and say the food got stolen. Was that using like a like delivery do or something like that, Uber Eats or something? But that happened. Holy dooly. Tarek, if you want to go and if you want to purchase something that's a pre-alpha release, so I'm not recommending it because it's a pre-alpha. If I recommend and go, oh, ausflightsimmer recommended it, it's great, and they go, oh, this doesn't work, so I can't really recommend it. It's a pre-alpha. Yeah, see, I've never used any of those services like those delivery services. I just go and get it. Saves all the hassle. Yeah. It must be their policy. Yeah. All right, landing lights are on. All the seatbelts and stuff are already turned on, so we're all good there. I'm not going to change anything. And I'm going to turn it back on the LNAV and see what it does. See what it does now. There's the airport there. We're looking a lot better. You passed? Oh, behind us there. Yeah. Good spot to have him though, isn't it? Yeah, the autopilots have popped off a bunch of times. But yeah, other than that, she's done all right. Hey, Conti. This is my free membership milestone chat. Oh, there we go. Very original, my friends. Hey, Conti. You got any chips, mate? You got any chips you can shout us? Thank you very much for... What's that? Is that 3 years? I think that's 3 years. Thank you, mate. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, there we go. It's got the little Boeing emote for the 3 years, or the badge. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I use DoorDash because I'm old and lazy and fat. But thank you, Conti. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the well, it's flyable, but the autopilot's a bit of a mixed bag. Guys, make sure you go and check out Mr. Conti's stream over on Twitch. You've got to basically... I've had the autopilot disconnect and stuff, and it doesn't have the VNAV, but it's obviously still in pre-alpha, so... Don't do it, you'll regret it. Oh, he's so modest. He's so modest.
This is my free member milestone chat.
There we go. Thank you, legend. Appreciate it. All right, we want to slow this thing down. Gonna slow it down. I'm gonna pop some more air brake out. Primo, we need to be at 8,000. Where the frig is Primo? Don't think we're there yet, so we're gonna hold the altitude. 8. Because I don't think it's gonna do it itself. Alright. Speed brake's going off. Make sure the thing's actually gone down. There we go. Flaps 1 going. There's Primo there. Okay, cool. Even with the 7.8, you think it's still trash? I was watching Conti's stream, but I was editing, so I wasn't watching it close enough to see how the updates were. And the sounds are all messed up too, Conti. See, this thing's done it what it did the other day. It's turning in too early. So when it's flying the stars against Navigraph, it's turning in too early. Yep, she's turning in way too early. We're like on a base turn. Yeah, we're like on a friggin' base turn instead of flying the ILS. Like it's doing a base turn. Like, look at this. Is it going to do a right hand turn, or are we just going to do a base? I might as well hand fly it myself. No? Okay, now it's going to do the turn. All right. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. See what happens. All right, it's following it. So for whatever reason, it couldn't follow one section. I don't know, maybe I had an extra nav point in there that I didn't know I had. It's looking all right now. So it's going to come in on Lowry, I think, which we should be at 6.5. So we're going to be sitting at 6 when we get there. Hopefully we can grab the glide slope. We'll see what happens. No, they're not good. That being said, though, when you're developing, like this is very early on in the developing process, the sound sets are one of the last things that developers normally do. They're flat, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're all over the shop. Might as well put the gear down so you guys can see the animations of the gears. There we go. Hey Carlos, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friends. Where's the approach button? Is that going to work? Let's see. Let's see if the approach is going to work. We're off the glide slope already, so I don't think it's going to work. We've already missed it. So it won't catch it. That's what I've worked out. So I have to do it myself. Oops. Go down. I'm pressing the wrong ones here. 38. We're going to come in hot. Well, we missed the glide slope, so it won't chase it for you. But I guess I probably shouldn't expect that considering we were way off it, so. But it got us from A to B anyway. At least. But we'll see if we can sort of master the next flight a little bit better than this one. It's gonna turn off these nameplates off. Sick. It would, Evad, it would. And we're gonna float a bit because we're gonna carry a bit of speed in here. Oh, come on, don't do the USB on final. That's nasty. That's nasty, Aaron. You're still impressed with the Transol from Zoo Polly? Would have done like the jet fighter approach here, but anyways. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not used to where the wheels are. I'm not used to where the wheels are.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to Basic Fighter Maneuvers.
Alright, looks like we're doing manual braking because there's no reverses. No, I know they're on the bottom, Mr. DP, but I didn't know what this. I'm not used to the actual height of the aircraft. Come. Most of them are on the bottom. That is funny. I did ask for that though. I did ask for that. Holy dooly. We made it there. There we go. So you can do an A to B flight on this thing. Quite interesting though. Very interesting. You just got to fly it like a GA plane. The people are going to be around landing. No. All right, we're cleared across. I left my taxi lights on for the whole trip anyway, so. And this one as well. I know where the wheels are, it was just the height. Jesus. We made it though. Safe landing. I'm not going to do a proper shutdown in this because I'm actually going to restart the actual flight instead of just doing a turnaround. I don't trust it. But yeah, so if you're desperate for an E-Jet, this thing here, I've got a video coming out which I'll spend some more detail talking about next week, but
Having any fun yet?
always having fun. You can go to A to B on it, that's for sure. And the frame rates are a lot better than what they were before, so I'm going to park up near Mr. Kenga. Then we'll do the next flight down to Phoenix. So if you've missed the first flight, don't stress too much. We are going to do another one. But this time with the program, the FMS won't take as long. Lars jets floating, yeah, it's probably because they don't have the same scenery, Chris. Oh, is Brett here? Hey, Brett, sorry, mate, I didn't see you sneak in. You must have popped in there while I was on approach. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Where's the APU? Let's put that on. Time to make a lactose-free milkshake. How do you... Oh, never mind. No worries, Willie. Actually, I'm going to park over here. Hey, Matthew. Hope you're doing well, Matthew. There we go. APU's putting the bleed air through. In the excitement. Ready? Yeah. I did, and I was like, nah. Not gonna go there. Alrighty, we actually made it. It's not letting me shut down the engines. There we go. Now they're going to shut down. Cool. Willie says vanilla almond milk with cookies and cream and ice cream made from almond milk and how the caramel. Ah, okay. I get you. All right. Which stand number are we at? B14. All right. I'm going to jump back out and jump into B14. Give me a sec. I'll set up the flight plan details in a minute for the second flight. Be back soon, guys. Alrighty, we're back. Did I miss the Be Right Back screen? What screen did I bloody have it on? Ausflightsimmer Jr. was bringing in me coffee. Is that the screen we had it on, was it? Ah, okay. Nah, it's all good. You guys should know, when it comes to streaming, I'm like the worst streamer. Like leaving those things on. So. Alright. We are back. Did we get GSX to do a GSX thing? We shall see. No, Conti. Conti, you're so humble. Alright. Guys, I am going to go to the Be Right Back stream. Unfortunately, while I'm playing around with the EFB, I don't want to dox myself too much, so give me a second. Cool. We are back. All right, so all the weights are in. Flozzy, is that Flozzy? Flozzy Matters and I have the same issue with the scenery not loading. Yeah. So it did load in. It just took a while to actually load in. Yeah. Pretty heavy duty scenery though, isn't it? There we go. It wants us to open up a door. Okay, I'm just going to restart it. I'm not going to get it to do its thing. Oh, because it's got the doors open anyway. Damn, why do I bother using GSX? Shouldn't use GSX. I'm hoping GSX is going to push me back without that door going nuts. Anyways. Beacon navs. Oh. And I forgot to turn the music down. Sorry about that, everybody. What's Phoenix? It's KPHX. KPHX. So we're going to put the actual right airport in. Let's use this one. Cool. All right, let's go to arrivals. A runway we're using is 8. Okay, discrepancy there. So it's meant to be 8 left, so... huh? Did I click on the wrong one? Did I click on arrivals? Like an idiot. Departure, please. There we go. Runway 8 left. And we're going to be using the Rallers 3, I think it's called. This guy here. And the ZAYNE transition. Cool. So we're going to apply that in there. Going to do all the bits and pieces. And then we're going to go direct to WOTRO. So we're going to put that into there. It's not going to take it. Of course it's not going to take it. Of course you're not going to take it. Alright, we'll just use the arrival then. Runway 26. We're going to do the ILS into 26. And we're going to use the 0 transition. And... press 1 and WOTRO in there. Okay, cool, that makes sense. Cool. So if we go to the flight plan, everything should be there. Cool. See, that was a lot easier than last time. So much easier than last time. Oh my god. Conti, if you want to laugh, go and watch me trying to mess around with this at the start. Holy dolly, that was a complete shih tzu. It wasn't good at all. Cool. I need to put the weather in. I forget where I've got to put the weather in. Where do I put the weather? VNAV data? No. Where's the weather go? This is where I got stuck last time. Where's the bloody weather page? Yeah, cool. All right. Euro fuel weight, which is in pounds, so 69,887. 69,887. So that can go into there. Cruise winds are going to be 322.18. 322.18. So we're going to smack that in there. 33,000 feet is the cruise altitude. So we're going to go put that in there. So now I need my takeoff stuff. Where the bloody hell is that? Takeoff. Yeah, but where am I meant to put that stuff in there though? There we go. Cool. All right. I'm getting used to this. So winds at is going to be, and then I'll come back to the chat. 090 at 8 knots. Cool. So once I put that in there, then it puts all my other bits and pieces in there. So my VS speeds are there. So VR's 143. Cool. All right, we're good to go. Climb, transition speed, yep, cool. Cruise, yep. Ascent, and then landing, we'll put the VS speeds in. Well, it actually won't let me go to landing. Ah, see? Cool. So we can put all that in a little bit. Actually, I might do it. No, I'll do it on route and just see a little bit closer to. Update daily. Yeah, I did a GSX update a couple of days ago. but I haven't updated it since then. All right, we're going to start the APU. Then we're going to get GSX to push us straight back. There we go. So that was a lot easier. I've been getting lost on the FMS pages because she's a bit different. Holy Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You scared the crap out of me. Holy dooly. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. A little co-pilot's here. You scared the bejeebers out of it. You're not going there because there's someone at the door. Wait. Alright, but you scared the bejeebers out of me. Hey? What are you doing? Are you gazing into my eyes? Gazing into my eyes? Yeah. This thing here just likes to be someone at the door, so she's a bit moving around, but she just loves to be cradled like a baby. She spends more time on her back with her legs up in the air, don't you, than doing anything else. And if you pick her up, she'll try to just lay on her back. She's got so much trust when you're holding her, don't you? You're a funny dog. You're a funny, you're a little human, you are. Love that. Yeah, they got their cardigans on. Here, I'll show you. So they've both got a set. They've got their cardigans on. So she's got a cardigan on. See how she's trying to lean back? She wants me to cradle her like a baby, so she'll just push back. Don't you? What about if I'm going to drop you? Hey? Now put you down? Yeah, so she's got a cardigan on because it's been cold. They're only little dogs. Okay. Got your cardigan on. Alright. I'm gonna let you out. Anyways. They rule our lives. As dogs do. Alright, cool. Let's get GSX to do its thing. See if it's gonna push us back here. Yeah, why not? Let's use United and see if it's going to close its door for me. There we go. Thought it might close the door. Also, guys, or ladies and gentlemen, left is up there. Cool. I will probably do the ground support update today, this afternoon, or tonight too. So if you've been following that and you want to stay up to date, I'll put in the latest statistics on that today. Yeah, they love being held. My sister runs a dog holiday home, so you can imagine 5 or 6 of them. Ah, yeah.
Departure checks completed. 5 passengers inserted.
I haven't done anything here, have I? Cool, done. Oh, I forgot to turn the auto brake on too when we landed on this thing. All right. I think we're good to go now.
Release parking brake. Release parking brake. Commencing push. All engines clear. Starting wheel.
What are we doing here? Pumps are on auto. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'll just turn the electrical pump on now. And we'll go start on that one. And one's going. Hey, Chief Polar Inspector. What's going on, Legend? Good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. We're in the Flight Sim Studios E-Jet today. Kang is already going down to 8 left. Engine's firing up. They're very, very slow to turn over these things. You're very well, thank you. Oh. Aren't we full of politeness today, Inspector? Real coffee. Well, sort of home baked real coffee. If that makes any sense. Right, that engine started. Let's start the next one. Shane, have you seen Microsoft Flight Sim from Red Wings? But they removed things from the sim to make it look like you're flying in 1930s. I've seen it. I need to have a look at it closer because it looks quite interesting. Willie, should I get FS Realistic? GSX was a big miss if you ask me. Willie, thank you very much for the dono. Thank you, legends. Absolutely, Willie.
Should I get FS Realistic? Yeah. GSX was a big miss if you ask me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. FS Realistic's great. Yep. Highly recommend it. Guys, put some emotes in there for Mr. Willie. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, I recommend it. If you want profiles and stuff, I think I've got a couple of profiles in there that are actually public. But if you need a profile for something, once you pick it up, you can hit me up in Discord and I'll just make some of my profiles more public. So, but thank you, mate. Yeah, I do. I recommend it. I think it's great. Willie, this is for you. Thank you, legends. And we're going to pin you up because you're the first dono or super chat for today. So, thank you, mate. Oh, how did you... No, I don't even want to... I shouldn't ask. I'm not even going to ask, Inspector. Not even going to ask. All right. Engine started. Taxi lights can go on. 2 notches of the flaps. We're going to pop down there now. Which the flap animation. Which is all right. Textures, they've got to retexture this whole thing. But thank you, Willie. Yeah, absolutely. FS Realistic is great. You've just got to spend the time setting it up. But once you've set it up, you can set it and forget it. It's great. Right, we're going to turn off the APU. And go to plan mode. There she is, already turned the lights on her. Brake can go off. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Inspector. Thank you, Mr. TP. And thank you very much for the kind dono. I appreciate that. Oh, we just ran over her. There we go. And I'm still using the Turtle Beach rudder pedals, if anybody wants to know. I have a video out for that on Sunday nights after the stream. Hey, Mrs. TP. I don't think I said hello to you before, but welcome. Good morning, or good evening, I should say. Yeah. Yep. It's recorded too. It's recorded. LIFO girl? Dunno. Is it on Epidemic? Hey, Mr. Ryan Fox, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. There we go. I forgot to change it over to the airliner profile that I set up for the rudder pedals. I'm still on the GA ones. It's going to go down further. Yeah, I'm just going to take off from here, Kanga. There's enough runway space. Oh, he's going that way. Okay, cool. It's free music on YouTube. Yeah, I stopped using free music on YouTube only because I found that they just didn't have enough variety. But I think it's probably gotten a little bit better since I stopped using it a few years ago, to be honest. All right, music can go off. Those are free streamers using it. All right, I might have a look. Might have a look, do a bit of an update. I don't know if you can actually download the songs from YouTube though, so I can just play it on my own system. All right, that being said, it's time to go. Get the right detent there. So all these extra sounds and shakes are from FS Realistic, Willie. There she goes. She wanted to take off right on the right on VR. Who's going up? Oh, I forgot how loud it was. Sorry guys, I was trying to show some wheel up animations. You can download the library. Okay, cool. I'll take a look, mix it up. And level change is there. Next notch flaps. Down to climb speed. Oops. Come on. Oh, shh. Go back to that. There we go. That's what we wanted. Cool. Alrighty, autopilot's engaged. We're on level change. We're going to keep increasing that. 33. And we're at climb power. And she's a little bit bumpy as we're coming out. Sorry, forgot she's loud. Alright, flight number 2. There we go. So this us, basically we've got a SID and then a star straight in. And we're going to fly the ILS into Phoenix as we come around the corner. So pretty straightforward flight, but very scenic and quite beautiful between LAX and Phoenix. But Willie, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So thank you, mate. There's 10. Calm down, so seatbelt sides can go off, lights can go off. I think the family's gone home. Well, not the family's gone, so I'll just open up the door. Guess she gets too hot. There we go. View is that view. I'm gonna fix that. Camera mess up there for a sec. It's gonna be a friggin' pain. That's because I'm in there playing. Oh, I have to fix that outside stream. Inspector, it can fly from A to B. Is probably where I would put it. It ascends up okay. Doesn't have a VNAV in it. I haven't been able to get the ILS to work thus far. But you've got to manually fly it, so it's not going to be like a 737. But it's the frames are more able to actually do something with it now. So, excuse me. So I'll start putting in the rotation. I've got a video coming out that I've just got to edit. Will be out probably like Tuesday, which I go into a lot more detail about it. But yeah. The learning level of detail is not too much. It's pretty easy to learn. It's just that FMS is completely different to a bunch of stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how much it is now because I purchased it like on day 2, day 3 to support the developer. I actually can't remember how much it is. just check the Just Flight website. It's $40 US. USD to AUD. $39.99. So it's 60 bucks. So it's not the cheapest. Swiss, catch you later, my friends. Have a good one. Thank you very much for popping in and spending your day with us. Or some of your day, I should say. Cool. Yeah, Big Al, I actually covered it in my news video last night. So I have seen that. That being said, they're reworking, sorry, they're reworking the whole wing on it. So I don't think they stipulated to say, was that the rework of the new wing or the old wing that they displayed? But don't expect the A380 to be out this year. It won't be out this year. It's going to be next year. They've still got heaps to do, and I think they're going over stuff that they've already developed to improve it. Oh, overhead you in the sim or overhead are you in real life, Gav? I'd love to jump on the outside of the plane, but she's too noisy. Oh, Ryan, I just read your message there. I hope he's doing well. Hope he's getting better. They need their parents when you got to be the doctors. They need extra cuddles. Oops, I keep freaking doing that. All right, there's 280 and we're at 18,000 feet. Gamer, I was thinking it probably would at the start of the year, but I don't know. It may come close. Don't know, it may come close. Yeah, it's hard flight sim school when you've got stuff going on to contribute and find out what their expectations are. I used to be part of the FS Elite team for many years. Some of you guys may not know that, but I was one of their video managers, and I used to create a bunch of content for them. And it was great because that was all volunteer work. That was all just for the love of getting news out and doing reviews for the community. So I used to do that on top of my YouTube channel, but when my YouTube channel got bigger, I couldn't commit to it anymore. So I'd love to be able to still help the guys out and do stuff because they're a great bunch of guys, but they just don't have the time. Soul, yeah. It loaded in slow for me too. There's 20,000 feet. What I'm gonna do, Aaron, stop laughing. Grab that. Put that in there. All right, so we got the wins for Phoenix. which is, ooh, a few clouds. 35 degrees in Phoenix today. Holy dooly, I'm coming over. 35 degrees in Phoenix. I'm on my way. At 6 knots variable. I don't know how I meant to put that in there, in this thing. I'm coming to Phoenix. Holy dooly. It's not even summer over there yet. Not even summer yet. I'm not up with the chat GPT thing, the AI stuff. I'm not 100% over it, so I don't know all the ins and outs of it. So it's 35 degrees. We're going to put that in there. Runway. I need to get my charts out now. So the runway. $258. And the winds, what did I say what the winds are? They're variable. Can't you give me a wind condition? Can you tell me where the wind's coming? Come on, give us a wind direction, please. I'm going directly down the runway. The wind's going to be 260 at 08. Cool. So that's giving me my bug speeds for landing. So we'll stay on 138, landing flaps full. Cool. Approach speeds are there. It's got a fair bit of stuff as I'm starting to get used to this FMS. So that being said, the guys just really need to get the autopilot working. Oh, hang on. There we go. Need to put it on TR8. The guys just need to get the autopilot working. Obviously, I'm not even on the latest update at the moment because I forgot to update this. But the more I play around with it, the FMS seems to have quite a lot of detail. All this system stuff is all automated, so they're doing well. They're doing well. No, there's no VNAV update. So what they've gone and done, I'm not running the latest update because I forgot to bloody update it. I'm spitting chips about that. But anyways, they've just put the auto throttle in. So, but the auto throttle's not standard. So I'm on the standard auto throttle now, if that makes sense. But I've got a video coming out next week that goes in more detail. But that being said, the new auto throttle, you can change it in the EFB to switch it on. And that's the basis of the new autopilot. So now they're going to start working on the other flight modes. So hopefully they'll do VNAV first. Till VNAV? Yeah. Give it a month and we should see another, I'm thinking in another month we might see another flight mode added to it. But I tell you what, they've cleaned it up a lot compared to what it was in January. I think January the 10th is when it released. So I wasn't even on climb power. There we go. Just give it a bit more go. But Willie, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Conti for the 36 months, 3 years. Holy dooly. He's probably streaming over at Twitch right now anyway. Gav, thank you very much for the 7 short rounds for the 25. Alpha Dingo for the 8. Tricky for the 10 months and AB Ron for the 16 months, guys. Thank you very much for all of you guys. There's heaps of length of membership there, so I appreciate that. And then Willie's dropped in a couple of gifted memberships as well, so thank you everybody. It's still in pre-alpha flight simulation experience. If you want to put up with a You know, you've just got to go along with it being a pre-alpha. You about to order your are you saying the TPRs? You about to order the TPRs? From Thrustmaster? Hey Mark, what's going on? Yep, 123 USD. What's 123 USD? Don't tell me you're paying $123 USD for them. If you are, that's insane price. ChatGPT is nothing but a very fancy algorithm. It's not really AI. It needs a human every time, not. I'm lost. I don't know what Willie's trying to tell me. Is he trying to give me a comms frequency? That sounds like he's trying to give me comms frequency there. I have no idea. I'm running on 4 hours sleep and I've only had 1.5 coffees, so I have no idea what's going on. 123 bucks USD. Are they brand new? Are they brand new? Oh, are you buying them on a marketplace or from a store? That's an insane discount. New Thrustmaster TPR pedals, because they're like recommended retail price is like 799 Australian. Holy dolly. They're like 800 bucks Australian to purchase. What's that, like 500 bucks US? And you're getting them for 123. Yeah. That's a bargain. All right, we're not even going to get up to cruise altitude here. Not even going to get us up because we're already moved over into we're already on our star. So we're not even going to get to cruise. I need to fix that view up again. That one will do. Yeah, 602 USD on Amazon. Yeah. Yeah. Mrs. TP, thank you very much for the comment on the YouTube video. Guys, if you haven't checked out the news video, please drop in there, watch that, hit the like button, and also put a comment. I love the hairstyle comments most of all, so appreciate it. And I pretty much reply to every comment unless someone's having a whinge, then I usually ignore it. Willie's got everybody intrigued. Because if they're that price, I'm going to start selling body parts, buy like 1,000 of them, and start an online shop. start selling them. Holy dolly, that's cheap. Is $299 for the Boeing flight controls good? I actually don't know the price of those ones. Well, are you able to send me a link to the store that you're looking at in Discord, if you don't mind? Like if even Jesus, like if they're selling at that price, I'd buy a couple to give away on the stream. It's a friend. Ah, there you go. You're doing well then. As for $299 for the Frostmark, I don't know what the recommended retail price is. Someone say giveaway? Yeah, Brett's ready to go with all his odds coins. Yeah. Yeah. Are they warm to touch? How do you mean, are they warm to touch? You've lost me. Ah, stolen. No, Willie, mate, that's absolute bargain. You'll love them for that price. Come on, Aaron, you won one. You finally won one last time. The funny thing is, right, and I'll talk about this, or I'm sort of regurgitating some stuff that I've got in some content coming up, but rudder pedals, right, are usually like one of the last flight control things that people get, and they're so expensive. Like, even to be honest, like, don't get the cheap stuff. The super cheap stuff, just don't even worry about it, because it's not really good experience. You want to sit at the mid-tier stuff and upwards, but the mid-tier stuff is not cheap. Well, I'm not giving away any Thrustmaster stuff. Yeah, you won one, so you can't use it. You need to go a 4 set. No, I don't. I keep it. I keep it. It's all behind me. I keep them all. Because I love the stuff. Like, I don't know if it comes across, but I'm really passionate about flight simulation and everything about it. Like, I love it all. It's cool. I think it's great. I've grown up with it through my childhood, through my teens, through my 20s, my 30s, and now I'm a middle-aged old man, and I still love the stuff. So I keep it all. I think the only stuff I've given away was a pair of Cytec rudder pedals because they were broken. Captain, the E-Jet does have an auto throttle. It's in the latest update, but I forgot to bloody update it. So their latest update has an auto throttle. They've just put it in. That come out this week. You do have to go into the EFB to enable it. But yeah. Yeah, it's coming. It's starting to come down in price, Aaron, finally. All right, we're going to start to descend here. So, I should be using the auto throttle, but I'm not. Because I didn't bloody update. But yeah, there's another version of the E-Jet. You're gonna fly on the next newbie night? When's that, Kanga? I've been meaning to do some of those to keep practicing VATSIM, but I honestly did some VATSIM flights in March because I was going to start doing them on here, and then April was a write-off and I just haven't gotten back into it. Yeah, but just it's an investment, Aaron, because obviously you're going to use it for work too, and it's going to last like 5 years. But I totally agree with you. You've got to start selling body parts. Yeah, Big Al, I actually haven't looked at MFG for a long time and see where he's like for years, to see what he's doing now. Someone else mentioned there's like different bits and pieces you can add to him. Yeah, 100% write-off, yeah. But you got to have the funds to write it off though, don't you? It's expensive. Like PCs before, they've just gotten so expensive. All right, I've done this again. I've left this too late. There we go. Cool, thank you, Sol. I'll have a look at them one day. At the moment, Turtle Beach have been really kind to send some gear over, so I've just been reviewing the Turtle Beach rudder pedals, and up to $6,300. Holy Jesus! Holy Jesus! Does that have a transporter? Do you basically hit the button and then go beam me up, Scotty, and it takes you to the Enterprise? Holy, you must have customized the bejeebers out of that and picked the top product of everything. Holy dolly. It's like Pokemon when you're looking at it, you go, nah, okay, nah. I want this one, then I want this one, then I want this one. They can add up. Better give happy endings. Shh, this is a family channel. But yeah, Aaron's picked the top of like every class. Alright, I'm gonna have to do holds here because I've stuffed this up already, so not watching what's going on. So we're gonna do a couple of hold turns here. Because we are way too high. Alright, let's go to heading mode. Start doing some turns as we descend. A thread, but what do you need a thread ripper for? What do you need a thread ripper for? The new AMD CPUs, yeah, will do better than a thread ripper for probably what you would use it for. Did you pick like the... which one did you pick? Did you pick, are you picking the new 3D CPU? Can't remember the name of it. You Intel guy. Yeah. See, I like AMD. The reason why I like AMD is because they give you better value, better bang for buck. And I'm an Intel person as well, but I switched to AMD on my last PC build and it's been great. Absolutely fantastic. And good value for money. There we go. She's bumping. All right, so the ILS should have tuned to 1175. Let's see if it's done it. Actually, hasn't done it yet. So it hasn't done the auto tune, hasn't tuned in the ILS just yet. But it should go to 1175. Got extra noises happening in the cockpit now. I don't know why. All right, we're cool to keep continuing on. So I'm going to turn back on to LNAV. Yeah, with that computer, Aaron's going to start the designing Raptor 3 engines in his backyard. Oops, what am I doing? Pressing the wrong knobs. You really don't want to press the wrong knobs. Alright guys, I'm going to quickly duck out and have a quick break for like a minute. Hopefully this thing doesn't blow itself up while we're going. But it appears to be flying the LNAV again. Alright, be back soon. Alrighty. There's Phoenix down there. And we're about to make a turn and fly out a little bit more. Why is this stop descending? Holy dooly. Come on, girl. Keep going down, please. Oh, Richard. I saw people lined up at the shops to get that. That's on the Nintendo Switch, yeah? I saw people lined up at the shops the other day for that. Yesterday. So it released yesterday, yeah? Yeah. This is the thing you've got to watch out for. I don't know, maybe the latest update, like that I didn't install, probably fixed that stuff. But unfortunately, the update that I'm running is not. And the frames are sort of dropped a little bit. I can see it. Alrighty, seatbelts can go on, landing lights can go on. Today in the States. Ah, okay. Oh, that's right, because it's still Friday, isn't it? It hasn't put my ILS in here, though. I wonder if I'm going to have to put it in myself. Or should I just trust the auto? Maybe I'll just trust it. I'll trust it and see, and I'll change it if it's gonna not do it. What is it meant to be? 111.75. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Zelda and stuff when I was younger and in my early 20s, but not anymore. I went nuts when it was the Nintendo 64 and Zelda come out on that. I went nuts on that. But now it's just flight sim, and more flight sim. I want to say a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight. If you do happen you want to pick up this and do the pre-alpha, you can pick it up over Just Flight. And the cool thing about Just Flight, and no, Just Flight didn't give me a copy of this, I purchased this all on my own, but you get Just Flight points too. So when you buy stuff, you get Just Flight points, so you can use them for your next purchase. Maybe the Fokker when the Fokker comes out. There we go, making our turn. Oh shit, we've still got the speed brake on. Oh, no, that's all right. We need that on. And the Fokker seems to be getting close. Seems to be getting close. Oh mate, we're going to be flying the Fock out of the Fokker when it comes out. And I said Fock with F-O-K, just saying. Yep. We're going to be Fokkering all over the place. It still hasn't put in the VNAV, so I'm going to do it myself. It says it's on auto, so I don't know. All right, maybe we'll just check it. Maybe we'll just let it do it and see if it's actually going to do it. And that'll be the bit of a test. I can manually just change it here, but we'll see. The little Fokker is the new CRJ. Well, the CRJ is bigger than the Fokker. See if this is going to stop at 6,000. I don't think it will. Nah, she's going to keep going. See what happens. But yeah, the latest pictures, if you go and look at the development page on Just Flight, the pictures, because the artists have been going over and putting extra detail in there, it is so good. Yeah, hot water bottle. Hot water bottle. Aaron. Oh, you and me are just trouble. Oh, wow. She's very bouncy. Yeah, I've got FS Realistic on. But that being said, it is quite bumpy around here. All right, we're going to speed it down. Need to zoom that in. Still hasn't changed it, but it hasn't crossed over to the last section here. You eating your old man's food again. We're doing the longest approach here. Longest approach. I'm tempted to just to get it to go to the next one, which is 10 nautical, just go direct, but I feel like it's gonna go nuts, so we'll just leave it here. And I'm just sitting at the clean speed of 210 before we go to flaps 1. Oh shit. I got my speed brake out. That might calm down the bumps because I still had the speed brake out. That's why she was bumpy. Look, she won't be bumpy now. Yeah, it's not as bumpy. It's because I had the speed brake out. Because I've got FS Realistic to provide bumps with the speed brake. So, it was my bad. Bad pilot. You can smack me. Making a turn to 0. 0 is the first part of the star. Yeah, as I was mentioning, thank you everybody for spending your Saturday morning or Friday evening. Meanwhile, I've been messing around with this thing. Was that meant to go in this chat, Aaron? Look at the scenery, phenomenal. I am at Benny, okay, cool. Just checking. Alright, so it's clicked over, but it didn't put in through the auto tune like it's meant to. It didn't put in the ILS. Where's the clear button? That should have changed it on there. Cool, which it has. We'll just do it ourselves. Blame it on the co-pilot. Yeah, well, the part of the thing is that it's meant to do it itself in this aircraft, and they say it's programmed in to do it. It did it on the last flight, but it just didn't do it on this one. But I don't know. Holy dolly. Sim Fanatics here, everybody with his orange whips. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Hello, mates. He doesn't even say hello. It just comes in there and drops 5 gifted memberships when we're on approach. What a legend. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Mr. Sim Fanatic. Rich has been gifted a membership. Mr. Wombat Man's been gifted a membership. Lizard Man, Obi-Wan, oh behave. And A380 has been gifted a membership. Guys, look at them dropping like flies. Thanks, Darren. And if you can, guys, put some orange whips and sea emotes in there for Aaron. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. you, Mr. Sim Fanatic. There we go. Thank you, mate. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships to the community. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kenga. Thank you, Big Al. Thank you, Mr. TP. Thank you, Mr. Benny Bucks and William. Guys, thank you for dropping the emotes. Thank you, Mr. Anthony V. And guys, if you picked up a membership from Mr. Simfanatic, go and click that link and subscribe to his channel. All right, hang on. We need to be going down a little bit more here. Gotta go down to flight level 5000 before we get to the next one. Drop down to 12. We're going to drop our speed down to 180. Quickly do that. Let's see if this glide slope's going to pick up. Hey, ausflightsimmer, all you are most welcome. Blue skies, how are you, legend? How's the day going? Flaps. Drop your ducks and drop your flaps. Auto brake's going to go to low. We're actually going to turn it on this one. Ways in sight. Way better approach than what we did in the other place. What's the other place? All right, there's 5,000. I'm going to put it on approach mode, but I reckon nothing's going to happen here. I reckon nothing's going to happen here because, yeah, it just doesn't read the ILS here. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Right, so the next one we're going down, we're going to have to step this down ourselves. At 160, we're going to go flaps 2. Just woke up from a nap, rode a bike this afternoon for 25 miles. I saw the picture of where you went to do the ride. Yeah, I haven't been on the bike since I got sick. But the last time, so I recovered from my knee injury, went on my first bike ride. My bloody Samson Buds 2 Pro bloody things fell out of my ear. I walked back up the hill to find it. As I spotted it, a car just ran over it and destroyed them. And then I got sick, so I haven't been for a ride since. So I haven't ridden for like 2 months. Yeah, I watched it. I finally found them and then I watched it run over right in front of me. Very, very sad. I almost cried. I had to do another lap of where I was riding and I said, bugger this, I'm going home. I've had enough. I cracked the poos. No, it's definitely not picking up the approach. It doesn't like that ILS. Sounds like a movie scene. Yeah. So the next one we're going to use 3,000. So if you want to pick up this and get it in the pre-alpha, you've just got to put up with stuff like this. Just doesn't work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Gonna go down to flaps, speed 150, flaps 3. There we go. All right. I'm probably under the glide slope now, but it's gonna take 10 years to fly into here. 10 years. It's going to take forever to fly in here. So at Jaggle, we need to be at 4,000. We're just hitting that now, so we're a little bit early. But we'll see if we try to pick up the glide slope again. See if it wants to do it. try again at Prune. We'll see if it's going to pick it up. But thank you, Mr. Symphonic. Guys, if you like our streams here and you want to watch someone that's even funnier than me, ha 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 ha, make sure you go and check out Darren's stream. Alright, let's try to do it again. Nah, it's bogus. It's not working at all. Not working at all. Got to press the right thing here. Gears going down. Flat 4 at 140. Go flaps 4 anyway. My aircraft's Mr. Iron Knob's just flown right in front of us. And we've got full flaps for this landing. Full flaps. Vampire, we're landing in the Phoenix. Come on, that was Aaron. I knew it was going to be you. Push this nose down because we're a bit high. Because the old ILS doesn't want to work. The old shuttle approach. I think we flew this a lot better the second flight. There we go. A little bit firm, but we got there. Let's see if it's put the spoilers up this time though. We got spoilers? Yeah, put the spoilers up this time. There's 80. Did it disengage the spoilers? No. Alright, let's do that ourselves. I did. Okay, so you put on the brake and the auto brake goes off, just like it should. Cool. There we go. Oh, I love coming in the Phoenix, and I did the update for Phoenix. So Phoenix just did an update if you didn't have it, and they put the correct palm trees in there. They've changed the decals on some of the jetways and stuff. So this is the first time I've flown in here since the update. Hence the reason why we flew in here, because I want to check it out. But they've changed the palm trees in here and stuff. It looks nice. It is a great airport. Looks really, really good. If you don't, West USA server, if you don't have the Phoenix scenery, highly recommend picking it up. There we go, 2 flights done with the oh, we didn't have our strobes on. How bad. We had our taxi light. Geez, we did really well with the lights. 2 flights done with the Flight Sim Studios E-Jet. I probably won't fly this until they've done a couple of more updates, but we will stream it again, that's for sure. See you, Delta Tango. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate for staying up in UK time. Yeah, I can't do Darren's Mr. Symphonetic's shuffle. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know, that one's trademarked by you, you know? Should we go on the other side of Kanga? Do it, just do it. No, sorry, can't do it. Nah. You gotta do something super special on my streams these days to get me to dance. Jason, I'm not 100% sure. I'm probably thinking like 100, if that, maybe. I don't know. Probably a lot less than that now I think of it. Hang on, let's what SimBriefs give me for packs. 66 packs for this flight. So yeah, definitely not going to be 100. Look at the detail for here with like the phone antennas and all that sort of stuff. Like Phoenix is a beautiful airport in the sim. APU is on. I'm going to go to APU Gen. Actually, the GPU's there. But then we're going to... I'll not do the reverses. We want you to shut off. Hang on. Wrong plane. I'm thinking of a different plane. There we go. There we go. Willie, whip it up real good. Do the orange whip shot. No, I can't do it, Willie. Nah, I can't do it. Can't do it. But Willie, thank you very much for the second dono of the night, mate. I appreciate it.
Whip it real good. Do the orange whip shuffle.
Nah. Not doing it. Thank you, Willie. Thank you, mate. Nah, not happening. It's not happening. Oh, holy dooly. All right, let's get GSX do its thing. But thank you very much anyway. Appreciate it. I have to reposition the aircraft. God, good old GSX. Best thing that Fozzie ever recommended for me to get. Engines are off. APU power's on there. Everyone's just got to jump off the wing by the looks of it. Holy dooly. Thank you, everybody. Say a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. I'm looking forward to doing a 90,000 subscriber special soon, and we'll be able to do all sorts of stuff. But we're waiting a little while, to be honest. How cool is this airport? And thank you all for giving up your time to come and spend with us. Sim Fanatic, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships 10 years later. Poor Fozzie. Yeah, absolutely. He knows. Any chance that GSX messes up or doesn't do the right thing, he knows he's going to get the blame. Come on, Greg had a birthday every day last year. I could let things fester for a long time. Willie, thank you very much for the super chats. I appreciate it. That is awesome. Thank you. It helps me out and able to keep streaming. Conti for the 36 months. Gab for the 7 short rounds. You son of a beach for the 25. Mr. Alpha Dingo for the 8 months. Tricky for the 10. B Ron for the 16. And also Willie, I think it was Willie that did a couple of gifted memberships at the start of the stream as well. So thank you very much. Brett, when are you streaming next? Are you streaming today? Is anybody who's streaming today? Is anybody streaming now? Let me have a look. And guys, if you haven't checked out, please jump over and check out our news video and let me know how good my hair is. That'd be much appreciated. Drop a comment. Anybody streaming? Cool. I don't think I've got him to set up to do the thing. But guys, I'm going to put some links down there. No, I'm going to put some links up to Garwin. Garwin actually comes in and spends some time in our streams. So I'm going to put some links into Garwin's stream. If we can all go over there. I think he's got 9 people watching. I don't think he's probably doesn't have me set up to do a raid, so I'll just put links in there, guys. If you can go and jump over there and is zooming around in an F18, that'd be much appreciated. So I'll put some links in here. Guys, I will see you later. We've got a video, we'll be out on Sunday. We'll be streaming Sunday, and then we'll have a video out on Sunday, and I will have model quality. Thank you, Evil, appreciate it. Guys, love you lots, have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you around. And yeah, go and give even if you just stop over there for 30 seconds, go and give him a hard time. That'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. See you, Aaron. See you, everybody. Catch us later. Bye bye.